akamata bàyyi xel ñu ne ko mu ne walaw asnaltum
This is the news in summary with me, Winifred Nicole Hadibat. The Minister of the Interior, Usman Sonko, on Monday tabled before lawmakers the United Nations International Convention Against Corruption 2003. National Assembly members also scrutinized issues that have a bearing on the introduction of a biometric passport in the Gambia. It's not usual for newsmen and women to pose as newsmakers. In any case, there are some tangible reasons for breaking away with some traditions, sometimes. In recent weeks, Grts has been busy mobilizing individuals and institutions to support its forthcoming fundraising gala dinner with the famed Senegalese musician Titi. Things are now coming to a head and the clock is ticking. This weekend, all roads will lead to the Penchemi Hall at Paradise Suites. Renowned Senegalese Ndaga musician Titi arrived in the Gambia on Thursday evening ahead of GRTS Staff Association's string of fundraising events slated for this weekend. The mega program will kick off on Friday evening with a gala dinner at Paradise Suites Hotel, and entertainment will be provided by Titi and her Barry Bagas Band, alongside other musicians. The fundraiser will continue at Paradise Suites Hotel on Saturday night with a dance. Come out in your numbers to support this worthy initiative that could have a massive impact on the services provided by the state broadcaster. Campaigners seeking to ensure access to education for all are reminding world leaders of the promises they made in Dakar back in 2000, which led to the formulation of 6 Education for All goals. The Week of Advocacy, spearheaded by the Campaign on Education for All, FNET, commenced with a policy dialogue. The Network Against Gender-Based Violence has enlisted the support of ward councillors in its drive to eliminate the menace. The people's representatives from the Greater Banjul area recently participated in a 2-day awareness-raising forum organized by the network. And to other news, Mali has declared 3 days of national mourning after 40 soldiers were killed in clashes with Tuareg rebels in the northern town of Kidal. The MNLA and its affiliates now claim to be in control of several other towns in the north. Meanwhile, the government in Bamako is in a state of shock and has called for calm. They are calling on the French and UN forces to intervene to stop the rebel advance. The army in Thailand has announced its takeover of the government after talks with political parties failed to produce any positive outcome on how to end the crisis that has gripped the country. Also, more than a dozen Ukrainian soldiers have been killed after local self-defense forces launched an ambush on their convoy in the town of Luhansk in the east of the country. And thousands of police officers have gone on strike in Brazil, barely 2 weeks before the Football World Cup. Russia has threatened to veto a draft UN Security Council resolution drawn up by France to refer Damascus to the International Criminal Court for alleged crimes against humanity. The Russians argue that such a resolution would be counterproductive to joint efforts to end the Syrian crisis. Meanwhile, government forces have continued to advance deeper into rebel-held territory on the outskirts of the capital, Damascus. Well, that was all in this edition of the News in Summary. Thanks for the pleasure of your company, and do have a wonderful morning.